To this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Thunder. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. Of course, there's the Timberwolves, 6.5 games behind them.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that path.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Holmgren gets the bucket. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Randall no good. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Kings. SGA against McDaniel. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holmgren outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And he makes the first. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren hits them both. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Edwards can't hit.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Screen by Hartenstein. Dort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
First one falls for him.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. All free throws good from George. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Hartenstein finds Wallace. Outside, Dort. Pass to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Kicks it out to Holmgren. A putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Plays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Edwards, good.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you. Thank
you, Allie. Here is Edwards after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, wants to get it over to Dort, and does.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Randle outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed with a screen on Holmgren. Outside, Reed. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, Randle was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
SGA into the lane. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
The first one falls. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's see the stat sheet here for Anthony Edwards.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 19-point game. McDaniels, a screen on Torch. Randall outside. Right at the free throw line, and the basket is good. Randall's got his second bucket.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. And here is Wallace. Door to screen on DiVincenzo. Wallace misses. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Trailing by 17 and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always
Shooting 2.
not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
And the first one drops. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mike Conley with the rebound.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
To the inside, McDaniels. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Mitchell looking it over. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Conley. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 8 points. The Thunder leading by 12. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. Clark comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing with 20 points. Five on the clock. Here's Joe. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Miller. Comes up empty down low. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Conley against Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Driving the lane. Clark for three. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And that one's good. Caruso.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now, here's Reed. Nothing on the board. Conley dishes to Clark. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of them.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Here's Dillingham. Hasn't made one yet. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Randle, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Randle outside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
Randle, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Conley against Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys?
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Randall, a 3 ball, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Holmgren's got 9 points.
they're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Plenty of space. Caruso grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Shannon. Randall outside. Reed with a screen for Randall. Shot clock at 5. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota.
One shot.
Looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an all-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
Now, here's Mitchell. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Holmgren's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Randall, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Count that bucket. Caruso's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Shannon. Still yet to score. Here's Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. That one drops for him. Reeves got his first basket of the night.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. The first free throw is good. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Mitchell. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so Caruso nails both of them. Here's Randall. 17 points in his last outing. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Wallace is checked in for Alex Caruso. Wallace against DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time, and he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
And so he hits both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Randall against Holmgren. Randall dishes to Gobert. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Just 4 to shoot. Fires away from outside. That one doesn't drop.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Dort. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards with the screen for Gobert. Randall against Holmgren. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 23. SGA on the wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Here's Wallace. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. And he uses the glass on the layup. Caruso's got 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Offensive rebound. McDaniels outside. Back to Reed. They could use a bucket. Cans it from downtown. Reed's got his second bucket tonight.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Back to SGA. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Shoots over George. Edwards can't hit.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Count that one for George.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here is Edwards. 43 points out last game. Drops in the tray. Shannon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Free throw good, Wallace. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. He's off on the second. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. Reed with a screen on Jang. Shannon, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Edwards against Dort. Right side, Edwards. Reed with a screen on Jang. Shot's good by Shannon.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
From 12 feet out. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. And another three for Minnesota.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
From deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Guys, how can they turn this thing around?
Well, they got to come in the second half angry. Like me. Whenever Shaq shows up late, like he did today.
I've never been late in my life. Anyway, Artie, I do agree with Kenny. They got to show some fire. Well, this thing's over.
Well, we'll just have to see if they can do that.
By the way, Shaq, I told you to get those batteries replaced in your watch. That's going to help you out for sure.
Ernie, I didn't have cash that day.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by Julius Randle. They get the rebound. Holmgren. Gobert with the block.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
That's a lot of size and length on the drive. McDaniels forcing the defense into a tough spot.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And McDaniels drops them both. The Thunder leading by 22. Now SGA. 8 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. It's been a strong season for him. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's Randall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
Powerful move that time by Randall, and he'll go to the free throw line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 21. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dort passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. And rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. McDaniels outside. Back to Edwards. Has to Gobert. Over in the corner, Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Terrific body control by Randall. An and one machine.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an 18-point lead. Drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Holmgren with the steal. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Count that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. And they recover it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
DiVincenzo with a screen for Randall. Inside, Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Back to Holmgren. There's the three, and the Thunder another three.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
DiVincenzo against Wallace. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Lets it go with a three. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter. Randall dishes to Gobert. Randall outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Wallace kicks to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Tries it from 19. And it's SGA missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Another miss by Minnesota.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
He gets that one.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's McDaniels. 7 points in the game. Back to Randall. Holmgren with the steal. Dort with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Chet Holmgren. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. And the first one drops. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Here is Edwards from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Take a break.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think,
shots.
when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. Both free throws good from SGA.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Two shots. That's on the front.
And he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. Both free throws good from Randall. For Oklahoma City, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Clark in for McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Randall. Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. Clark for 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 24 points for him. And that one's good, Caruso.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And stolen by Caruso. On the wing, Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller's checked in for Randall. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Pass to Conley. Reed with a screen on Mitchell. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Clark the pass to Miller. Now Conley. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. Gillingham with the rebound. Minnesota's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And the shot goes in. Dillingham's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Here's SGA. No good that time. Reed with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 21 from 15 feet away. A second chance effort, and Miller with the lay-in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Here's Wiggins. He has 5. And just miss after miss right now.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Miller, right side. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. Conley's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Joe. He has 7. For 3, Mitchell buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oklahoma City shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Randall and Reed holding down the post box. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Here's Shannon. The Thunder making the shot.
Conley.
5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Mitchell passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Over to the left wing. Outside Conley for the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. NSGA subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Shannon from downtown. A rebound by Mitchell. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. 2 points. SGA's got 26 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Randall no good. Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Mitchell. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in for 3. Mitchell rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Conley from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards against SGA. What a terrific move that was. And he has 28 points for the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Randall. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruso. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Randall after Oklahoma City gets the three. Randall is doubled, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Reed the pass to Conley. McDaniels outside. And he's good on the three ball.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Tipped away. Stolen by McDaniels. Drops in the breakaway layup. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
So it's the Timberwolves now. And here is Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pass to Caruso. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
The drive by Mitchell. Wiggins finds Joe. Back to Wiggins. Now Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the clock. Williams passes to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Randall. Wiggins with the block. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. To the paint. Stolen by Michael Conley. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Williams, a screen on Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Conley. Conley against Mitchell. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the Thunder making a change here. Carlson's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And Mitchell drops them both. The Timberwolves shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Caruso against McDaniel. Has to Gobert. Randall down low. He's against Wiggins.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that one drops for him.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Mitchell outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
That one falls. DiVincenzo's got 9 points now in just the second half.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Pass to Mitchell. To the middle.
That's his 4th foul. Expect him to be targeted now. They'd like to put him in further foul trouble if they can.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Stolen by Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
1 shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the inside, and stolen by Wiggins. Now Caruso. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels against Mitchell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caruso kicks to Mitchell. 1:41 left here in the 4th quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Randall passes to McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Timberwolves.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Caruso. And there's the drive, and it's in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.